Well, a different day, a different state, but same story. Becky with 2 amazing dressage tests. How were your boys today, Becky?
Oh, I was just really thrilled with both of them. I'm super happy with Comet today. You know, he always has such a sense of the occasion, and he just came out there today, and he's kind of been a maniac in his stall, pacing, having track horse flashbacks and stuff like that. And I wasn't really sure what I was going to get when I got on him.
Yeah.
But, he went right in there, and he always loves a little bit of a crowd and a little bit of that. It's always when he's doing his best test. So he just went out there and I think laid down about as clean a test as we've ever done.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe we've had fancier work at different times, but really clean.
The changes were so lovely.
Yeah, he was just right on and right there with it. He's been screaming like a fool, like a 4-year-old in the barn, and poor Teddy was a little bit distracted by that in his test later on in the day. You know, his eyeball kept drifting back to the barn a little bit, but he held it together. I was really pleased. He's kind of growing up in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And now also put in a solid test with some actually really good moments in the trot work, so I'll be interested to see how it scores. I don't think it was this week quite as good as Comet's was, but we'll see what the judges think one way or the other. But I was really happy with both of them. For
sure. And you talked to Samantha at Richland about the AACs maybe being Comet's last upper level competition. Is that kind of still the direction of things?
Yeah, it is, and I'm pretty emotional about it.
Oh my goodness.
You know, it's been such a long, wonderful career, and he's just been an amazing partner for me, and I wanted him to go out while he still is happy about doing his job.
Sure.
And it's been a hard decision. I mean, we've been able to keep him sound. We've been able to keep him going for the FEI. I have to say, you know, at his age, with all the courses he's done, all the FEI competitions, everywhere he's been, and he was a young advanced horse. He started when he was 7.
Yeah.
You know, and it really has just kind of kept going pretty much 2 a year, besides being a racehorse from the time he was 2.
Sure.
You know, and I want him to be a happy, sound old horse. You know, and not use him up so that he's a cripple in the pasture. And,
for sure.
You know, it seems a little beneath him to just hang on to him to chase points.
Sure.
So, you know, that I wanted to find something special, you know, and this being so close to home and having won it in 2010 before the WEG, you know, I'm really hoping we can put a good weekend together.
For sure. And just, I mean, as an eventing fan, I mean, he's such a special horse, and just, I mean, really a horse that I think is one of the best horses in the history of our country and maybe our sport. So, I mean, what a good way for him to go out at the ACs. So
that would be awesome, I think so.
For sure. Cool. And lastly, the cross-country course, you said you'd been around it. What are your thoughts about the course?
Walked around it yesterday. I'm so excited to see all the changes that he's made.
Yeah.
He's taken out what I call a lot of the sterile fences. You know, one stride to this and bounce to that and one stride to that, and put a little more cross-country back in our riding. You know, particularly there's a mound combination about a third of the way through the course. It's a new section, and it really makes you kind of use the footwork and not so much count strides. You have to kind of ride the horse's engine up there, and of course, it takes your reins away in a lot of places, you know, because of the terrain and the jumps and the drops. And I really am excited to see that as a direction going forward. Throwing the shavings bags around. Exactly.
Totally. So, well, Becky, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure, and good luck the rest of the weekend.
Thanks a lot, John.
Thank you.